What's up? What's up, everybody? This is DS Walk, your man of KDKW-DB Radio. I hope everybody's having a blessed Sunday because I know I am. And if you are right now listening to KDKW-DB Radio, you know today is Sunday. It's always church day here on a Sunday on the KDKW-DB Radio. And right now you be listening to Tasha Cobb's Fill Me Up. So make sure y'all tune in to the station, take a listen to, because it's Sunday. We got to praise the Lord on this day. And while we doing that, I got a special guest here. A good friend of mine, someone who I just love his work. Good guy. You know, he is the dean and president of Mac University. You still there, man? When you go to McDonald's, you
Yeah,
order
yeah, yeah. I'm waiting on you,
fill
man. I'm
number
waiting on
eight.
my, I like the introduction.
Make sure you get number eight. And if you like me, you like old school. The Mary Jane girls, they do that campaign shit. Oh no, ladies and gentlemen, the man who came up
You
with
heard
all
Pimp
the
Poetry.
Mac activities, the Macanolics,
Wow.
everything that's Macking,
Yeah, man.
my homie Tony Fresh. What's going on, brother? Ah, I see you freezing up there, Tone. Hey,
Yeah,
why?
it's all the things.
Yeah. All right, we good now?
Yeah, it said having trouble connecting or whatever, but yeah,
Oh,
everything is good, man. It's great. We don't even use the word good no more. Everything is great. I tell people have a great day. They
oh,
think I'm
that's what's
talking like a
up.
white boy. I'm like, no,
Ah,
have a great, not good. Good ain't great enough. Great is great. So we doing great right now.
hey, you are right.
Mhm.
I'm good. I'm glad everybody doing great, man. It's been a long time since me and you chatted up, man. You know what I'm
It's
saying? I've
just
been,
yeah, man. It's organic. The universe. It's just our time to talk right now. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. It's been about I was looking at the podcast we did in front of your mom crib, man. You know what I mean? A while ago. What was it
yeah,
like
yeah. I remember
two
that,
years
man.
ago? Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was, man. 2 years ago, that was an eventful day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I remember that day like it was yesterday.
Yeah, your mama stay across the street from my mom.
That's right.
I go right to my mama house and go to your mama and say, "Hey, how you doing? You just walk, mama?"
Yeah. Yeah. My mom did tell me
Yeah.
I stopped by, so shout out to moms and all. I appreciate that, man.
Hmm.
Man, since last time we talked, I think it was during it was during you interviewed me, man, when I came to town. You have
Yes,
made
sir.
a lot of projects, man. You was doing a lot, you was getting yourself out there. Rewind, fast forward 2 years, man. What's been new?
Hmm.
Wh- is
Just projects.
I ain't hear you, Tom.
See if it's the way I'm holding this camera. No, everything been good. Like I said, man, been great. I just been working music. It's a passion, so I never stop.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I got to slow myself down. I've dropped 3 projects in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And I just love music.
Woo.
I'm starting this new stuff called Pimp Poetry. You know what I mean? It's just smooth. Like I watched Love Jones, and I said I could turn into Darius Love Hall. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And give him some stuff. It's pretty much smooth vibes. It's different. I got to reinvent myself continuously. That's how we got to do it. So the
okay.
Fresh Convo is reinvented. We got 2 co-hosts now. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? 2 ladies, because everybody want to. They don't want to just look at me. They want to look at the ladies. So hell, shit. And they can
They
also
got
bring
tired
in,
of you, huh?
exactly. Yeah, shit. I mean, hey, people want women make the world go around. So you put them on the podcast too, and it's going to work itself out. And then they got things they might want to talk about. So it's just an open, it's like a barbecue. I do my podcast, I do interviews, but I also want to make it look like you've already known me or something. So I won't just
Mhm.
be sitting there with a mic like, hey, so what school did you go to? And I don't want nobody. This ain't Fox Two. We ain't doing that. You know.
Yeah, I feel you, man. Hey, before we get to your muse, well, talking about the fresh convo, uh, you did mention Pimp Poetry, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a classic hit. In fact, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really appreciate
Mr.
it.
Perfect,
I really appreciate Pimp Poetry.
another
I know.
classic.
Thank you.
I mean,
Good
listen, let
old
me,
Big
like,
Mac. Shit don't
it
never
just it
stop.
takes me back, man. Pimp, man, look, I just play y'all a little sample, but if you want to check out Pimp Poetry, I will play it again towards the end of the interview. But you also check it out on Tony Fresh YouTube channel. Fresh Convo, fresh topic, fresh, just fresh every day. So make sure y'all check it out. But let me give you my little insight, Tone, because you had
All right.
said something, man. And when I hear your music compared to now and then, I can hear the maturity of your voice, of your raps, what you're singing. Compared to
Yeah,
when I
appreciate
first
it.
heard you. You know what I'm saying? It's like
I
you
was
really in
getting mad.
tune. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you
yeah.
really in
I
tune
was
with
angry.
your
I ain't gonna lie, DS. I was angry at that time, man. Plus, I was trying to carry on.
we lost him. Oh wait,
On
man, he's
everybody to do what they had
reconnecting.
to do. Huh?
Go ahead, Tom. We can hear you.
Yeah, it keeps saying upload. I don't know. Somebody it keeps stopping. But anyway, it's just maturity, man. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't scared. I'm 42 years old, man. I gotta do something that's gonna look like what my age is, and I do pen poetry. I read. You know what I'm saying? I like to listen to jazz music and R&B. So I try to incorporate it with that type of stuff, and then we gonna keep dropping volumes of that, and that's how that's gonna go. And it's
Oh yeah,
smooth
man.
too, man. It's got me into the Texas people like it. I ain't gonna say Texas people in Texas like it
Oh
because
hell yeah.
ever since I did that. Yeah, man. It's finally that's a fan base I got now, and I thank God for that. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
hey man, God works in mysterious way, but God works beautiful miracles, man.
Exactly.
Because I remember,
That's
your fan base wasn't just Michigan, it was New York, California. It was like your fan base was just scattered everywhere. But now it seems like as you mature, as your music mature, as you're not, as you say, not angry no more, everybody is really, in my opinion, really get to know the real Tony Fresh, who you really are.
Yeah, I'm opening up too, and plus, like I say, they opened up because I put my daughter out there too, what I'm saying? I put my kids on the covers and stuff. I used to put just naked women on the covers all the time, or, this and that. Now it's maturity, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got my woman now, you know, and the stuff I was doing was real macking, real heavy macking on a you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
man. Look,
man. They
I
ain't doing
seen
that
some
no
of those
more.
covers. I seen some of those covers neck and women. You had married guys like, hey, look, you see
That's
this?
a good job.
See what he got on this
Yeah,
cover? What's going on?
yeah. Yeah, 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 it was heavy like that, but now I'm just like, look, man, it's a different situation, so it's gonna reflect in the music as far as what I live like and how I move now and everything. So I'm happy. I ain't content. I was content, which
Mhm.
stagnated me, but I'm happy now. So now I can go to a different level because I know who I am now. I was finding myself through those COVID times. I started rapping around COVID you
Right.
know, uh, taking it seriously. And it was just like I said, carrying on loads. And I'm the one that's always promoting. So everybody looking at me, Tone, what should I do? I'm like, look, man, I am not the counselor, bro. You know what I'm saying? I have things I got to deal with too. So once you eliminate those things, or people eliminate themselves, you could be you now. So now I'm just, and plus my woman allows me to be the fresh Governor that I am. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna get the podcast where we in the jacuzzis and the robes and shit like that. So now it's me. So it's gonna work. It's gonna work. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. What you're saying, man, it's kind of like we all of us said once upon a time. You know, what the message you just put out there, man, that's beautiful. That's real beautiful. And like you said, you got your woman by your side. Is that I can tell you right
Yeah,
now, man, ain't nothing like having a good woman by your side that could smack you back your head, but tell you she love you at the same time. That
yeah.
means
You pretty
something.
much you must know her personally. You know, well, that's the move. But
well,
the only
come
person
on,
ever
you know,
slapped me in the
man.
back of my head right there, fade back. You know what I'm saying? Well, but yeah, you must know her
No,
personally.
no. I don't know. No, I mean, you know, man.
So I'm a
I'm
hard
married.
head.
I'm married, so I'm on a whole nother level. And I tell everybody, my level is different from most people because I don't have a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? I have a straight up woman, wife. Man, I tell everybody all the time. I like my wife is the closest thing to God, and I appreciate it because I know
Yeah,
He blessed me with her for a reason, and I love it every day. So, you know, but when I can think back on my times when I was in relationships, when I had a good woman or a woman just there for that right now, man, I got blessed with
mhm.
someone for life. So, you know what I'm saying? That's and you once you get one of those, man, you really deeply start learning about yourself and the things you're gonna do, so
Yeah. You got not to cut you off. You got two things with a woman. You have a great woman, then you have a future. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like I don't just want a good woman. I want a future. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm mature. I don't want to just say that's my woman. Okay, that's like saying, yeah, that's my tape. Okay, well, what do you like about the tape? What defines you to where I'm looking for like the trophy. So I feel like okay, I have that now. So now everything is full circle. I don't have to, me, I'm a managed disrespectful motherfucker. If
oh yeah,
anybody know me, hey, look, half my tapes is pimp, bitch, 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 bitch. But it is now. It's like it's still that, but it's not towards the angry side. It's just okay.
right,
I'm channeling
right,
into my Snoop Dogg mystique, but you have a great woman and then you have a future. So she's like helping me, through my future and stuff like that. That's how that go.
yeah, yeah. It's speaking of good women, and the love of our lives. Shout out to my wife. She's watching.
Love
Big
your
my
wife.
number one fan, so I had to put that up there. But I want you to slide that camera over there, or
Yeah,
she'll
she
have to
about to
come to
jump
the
on in,
camera.
man. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
tell her jump
You
on
got her
in.
5 seconds. Yeah, look over
Hey, how you
there.
doing?
Hello.
It's a little small, but you
I'm doing
can
great.
see.
How you doing?
Good. Introduce yourself to my audience.
I'm
Yeah.
Steph. Just call me Steph. Just
Okay.
here. Steph. Call
You
me
just
Steph to the
here?
left. I'm just here.
She just there.
Oh man, you gotta love it. Hey, I'm just here, so Well, I want you to welcome to KDKW-DB Radio, and so tell me, what's it like to working with Tony on Fresh Convo?
How much time you got? No. It's been
Hey, be
pretty
all time in the world.
No, but it's been an experience. It's been a great experience. It's been fun. I've been finding myself and just like enhancing my knowledge of things while I'm getting on this talk show and just talking to people and learning people. It's been a roller coaster, meeting different types of people from different walks of life and hearing their stories.
Hmm.
So I'm a social worker, so I love meeting people and being social. This is what I do. I was bred for this. So it's like on the dark side of the should I say the underworld. Should I so
Yeah.
Okay,
but it's
all
it's
right.
it's it's cool.
People that may actually need the help of her. So it's kind of like, yeah, we entertain, but we also got, issues mentally and emotionally, and we're channeling it through music. So she come and then she might be the counselor that they need. So, it's good for her to be on the podcast and eventually venture out to do whatever she got to do with, entertainment wise, because entertainment got a spot for everybody. You just gotta build your own lane and they're gonna come to you. That's why I
That's
did
good.
the pimp hop. It's the derogatory word is pimp, but we all get pimped. We are pimps. We are this. We are that. Whatever. But at the same time, it's like it's a category I built as a brand, and
Hmm.
it's gonna stand like that. And whoever and they mess with it, I appreciate it. They don't, I still appreciate it because it's fire to my fuel. It's fuel to my fire. If you don't like me, I'm gonna do better. So I got my woman. I got, what I'm saying, my nigga Lou Bone, what I'm saying? He's still Bizzle, still out here, acting a nut doing his thing. And that's just how I go. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Johnny's still
yeah.
doing the mixing and things on. I've been in the same studio for 4 years, man. We ain't stopping. This how it go, man. And, Mo Money Diva, she doing her thing. She getting ready. We got the Doughboy Clay interview today. We stepping it up, man, like a good ladder. We stepping it on up. We
Okay.
out here with DS Walker on Texas side of things. You know what I'm saying? Detroit. We
I'm
doing
just
very
waiting.
good right now.
Look, man, I'm just waiting on y'all to come down to Texas, man, because
We man,
We
Texas.
there.
we there. I just had to bring. I had to bring a woman, man. You're married, man. I didn't want to go down there and be looking for different women. I had to actually have one, then go down there, because I know in Texas you're common law married, man, after 6 months. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hey,
you live with a woman, you common law married.
I try to tell cats that all the time, man. They don't listen, but hey, but no, but Texas
Like, you
is
know,
Texas real, man. Hey, when y'all come down here, man, whether it's Dallas, Houston, y'all gonna love it. All I'm gonna tell you is though, the people down here gonna feed you. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
oh
They're gonna
yeah.
feed you, and they're gonna feed you. They're gonna feed. In a minute, my man, you gonna be like me. I'm like, look, I'm at to back up off this feeding. Let me go ahead and go to the gym, get these workouts in. Y'all fat brother too much over here. You know what I'm saying? But
I'll take them.
but just call me Steph. I know you just hear about. Let me, my mother used to be a social worker, and
Okay. Okay.
I don't tell my mother this often, but I'm proud of the work she's done as a former social worker back in the day. You know, it's good to have social workers who care about the community, who care about what's going on here with the kids and growing adults. So continue to do that. Continue to make a difference because we need more social workers who care out here, and we don't have a lot of them that care. So
Yes,
while
I know.
you, so while you on the Fresh Convo, I want you to enjoy the experience, all of it. Take it all in. Like you said, you're gonna meet a lot of people walks of life, but just remember
Mhm.
those people they have a lot of good stories to tell. So
Yeah.
just make sure you listen with your good ear, not with your bad ear. Just food for thought on that.
Definitely, and I've like I said, I've learned a lot about myself. I learn about myself through other people. I teach
Yeah.
people, hey, learn from your mistakes. The people that I work with on my day job, they come in, they're trying to get their lives back on track and restart life, and it's like I listen, and they're like, you have this knack about you where you just listen, and you make me want to do better. You make me want to change, and I'm like, I don't judge. Because it was a time when I didn't have a degree and I was struggling, and a single mom and going to college trying to make it happen. So I know, I understand it from both ends. I drove with no license and hid from the police and things like that,
Yeah.
but I turned my life around and got it back together. And so you
Mhm.
can always wake, every day is a new day to wake up and just start all over again and say, hey, I've been there, I did that, done that, I understand. But guess what, it's a different way. You can turn things around.
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely,
that's that
definitely,
social
definitely.
commentary right
And
there, my brother.
just
You know
make
what
sure
I'm saying?
the both of y'all keep it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I got a question for the both of you guys, actually. And both of y'all can answer this separately or together. What's the what interview you guys enjoy the most? Now, is the easy answer always to say is I enjoy all of them, and that is the right answer sometimes. But which ones have y'all done? The three of y'all. Which one y'all enjoyed the most?
I know which one I
Yeah,
would.
I ain't gonna say that it wasn't an interview. It was more like a party. The
Yeah,
jacuzzi one. When
yeah, that was.
you got three cornbreads up in there looking real golden up in that
Yeah.
thing, and then you got a one on there. Papalophagus popping that thing on the other side, and it's all love. And the Super Bowl is playing at this not Super Bowl. What was
It
it?
was
The
yeah,
playoffs, whatever the
yeah.
last game
Playoff.
before the
When the
Lions lost.
Lions was supposed to go to the Super
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Bowl.
the
yeah,
NFC
yeah,
Championship game.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yup. So
That was the time. That was lit.
yeah,
I mean, the
yeah.
energy was flowing. Everybody was in a good mood because everybody thought the Lions was gonna win. So everybody was excited. The drinks was flowing. We had the jacuzzi.
I didn't drink that day.
I did.
Probation has stopped. What?
Look,
Yeah,
I
that was
tell
that was
that
the
my
one.
probation has stopped me from that. What?
oh,
We're not gonna put that out there. But
right, we ain't
yeah,
gonna put that
It
out
was
there.
all love that day.
Okay, yeah, I tell you what, I was on a movie set that day on the MC Championship, and And when I seen the Lions up 21-0, I kind of felt a little Detroit just got back in me. I'm like, man, this shit is over. I ain't give a fuck. This is over with. We
Yeah.
got this. We going to Super Bowl. I called my wife, like, hey, look, I'm booking my ticket to Vegas. It's over. We going.
Right.
Then I forgot about the second half. I was like, shoot, I can't go home now because I told the wife I was going to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? But I
Yeah.
feel you. But I got some here that some of the podcast, the interviews you guys did. I like the one with the cast of Ornall. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Um, the KSP interview and
Okay.
the yeah, I liked those. And the Price of Fame.
Yeah. Price of
And
Fame was cool. Niggas just need to learn how to wake up sometime. Like, you know, you get these niggas that rap and they just turn around and take a nap on the show. It's like, look, bro, y'all got to get this energy up, man, because I'm turned. I don't want to interview a damn mannequin. You know what I'm saying? I want to interview somebody that's gonna chop it up with me, brother. And that's on me.
yeah. And let me give you a little some advice. Let me tell you a little something, man, because doing these interviews for a while. And you should know this, Tone. Like a lot of artists, they got that energy. Y'all got that energy being the booth. Y'all be rhyming, spitting y'all music, yada yada, all that. But then when it come to an interview, y'all just be like, I'm like,
Yeah.
dang, dog. I ain't asking you, did you rob the bank last week or something? You know what I'm saying? But come on, you got, like you said, we can bring the energy up, man. You need a Red Bull? Come on.
Well, I learned that I'm a journalist, and a lot of the entertainment, I mean, a lot of the rappers per se, because it ain't the R&B, they'll talk all day. But
Yeah,
the rappers, they're so tough that you got to realize they don't know how to socialize. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
That's true too.
It's not about me asking questions. It's you said everything in your music, so they don't know how to socialize. Even if I was to hold a conversation, they don't know. They're gonna roll their blunt and go to sleep, and that's all they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So you have to I had to understand that before I interview.
Yeah.
We're journalists. We have to interview people. We have to press these questions on people, and then everybody's not built for social. To be a social person. So
Oh yeah.
I ain't
Oh
gonna say
yeah.
nothing bad about them. I'm just gonna be like, all right, well, for the ones who do talk, come on and chop it up. And the ones who want to go to sleep, I guess we got to build a bed in the motherfucking back or something for niggas to catch a nap if they want to pay to get on there and go to sleep.
Hey
If
man,
you
look.
pay to go to sleep, nigga, then you a dog.
Hey,
You got
look.
to talk about some stuff to wake them up sometimes too.
Man, listen, man. When I paid my money to build my brand, I don't gotta ask a nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? If you paid your money to go to take a nap, that's your fault. It's
Mm-hmm.
like me paying $40 to go in a club to go to sleep. It's like, nigga, what's the point? You could have took a time off for $1 and got busy, you know what I'm saying, and went to bed and took a dog ass nap at the crib. It's just about the social commentary. That's where you have the social worker. That's why I allowed, you know what I'm saying? I don't say allowed because that's like a slave term. I brought
Right.
the women in to be the eye candy and look good because I might be a managed type of person where I ask a question where a nigga might be disrespectful some kind of way, but then the women, they're good to look at, and then they know how to, butter a man up. So maybe they open up those tough guys and all that other shit because it don't matter to me. Same time, I interview who wants to be interviewed. If you want to be interviewed, that's cool. But if you want to just sit back and go take a nap on every episode that you come on, you spend your money. That's your money,
Right.
dog.
But
Right.
see, in my trainings at work and stuff, I've learned how to talk to people to get them to talk to you. I've used motivational interviewing techniques and things, and you know how to provoke a person and know what to say and know how to get them to ignite that fire. Certain things you can say by studying a person to learn how to open them up and get them to talk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
look,
called a pimp.
I, I agree with you on that one. Just because I got a coworker that's young. He's 19, and he real quiet. He really didn't really talk. So I went up to him like, hey, you know what, man? He was like, what? I can beat you in 2K, bro. I ain't gonna hold you up on. I can beat you in Madden. As soon as I said that, he went
Opened
from
up.
0 to 100. And he's like,
Yeah.
no, you can't beat me, D. You can't beat me, man. Let's go play right now. Let's go play right. Slow down, man. I just want you to talk a little bit. I
Yeah.
just want you to talk a little bit. So I understand that. But let me tell you why though I like those interviews you guys did. And for you, Tony, it's based what I said earlier, man. Like when you do your interviews now, when I've been watching, because you've been sending it to me, you look so relaxed. And you so it's the relax and the confidence, the words that come out of your mouth, the things you are saying. Man, I had to sit back. I'm like, this dude got better than me doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? And I see that confidence in when you do your interviews, my guy, because again, you know me, I study and I do my homework just like you. From the time when I first seen you interview to the time now, you know, I was kind of like, dang, my man got the liquor set up. And I kind of think like my whole thing was like, man, you know, that it gotta be the alcohol that got everybody feeling comfortable. But now when I look at your interview, it's your words, your manner is making everybody comfortable. And that's what I love about these interviews because it's no longer about the drinks. It's about the people who doing the interviewing got
Yeah.
everybody in the house feeling comfortable, and that's how it's supposed to be. Like you actually allowing them to be themselves. So keep doing that.
Thank you. You know,
Yeah,
I'm gonna use that for this. I got an interview today at 7 o'clock, and I'm gonna adapt that and use that because you telling the truth. It was always
yeah,
about, I thought I had to get everybody drunk to open up. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because you couldn't smoke weed at that spot. So
Mm-hmm.
uh, now the drinks have become lesser. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And people have opened up. So plus I'm an open book. You know, I mean, I'm on Instagram every 13 seconds, so they pretty much know
yeah,
about damn, this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They
yeah,
buying my personality to where they open up like, okay, Tone is this on Instagram. That's not an image. That's my life. That's my reality. So, you know,
yeah,
they come and chop it up with me how they chop it up, and it's getting better. You know what I mean? As well as you. You know, I'm that flyer you created for me is the best flyer. That looked like a newspaper, man. I'm gonna keep that flyer when I get 50, 60 years old, be like, man, it said breaking news, Tony Fresh Day. I was like, man, I try to make that a cover too. I ain't gonna lie, but there were too many words on there. I was like, I said, "Man, I can't steal this and make this a
Did
cover."
you want a blank copy?
Yeah, yeah. I said, man, this is a great, this is a beautiful cover, man. It showed that you cared about the artist that you have on there. You know what I'm saying? So you
Yeah.
took time with that cover. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Look, you know how I am, man. When you're doing these interviews, man, it's not about you. It's always about the artist, and it's about them telling their story. It's always gonna be that way because it's always gonna be that way because it's supposed to be that way. Everybody
Mhm.
in the world know what Tony Fresh is doing because you on Instagram every 13 seconds. You post a story of what's
Correct.
going on with you right here and there now. You know what I'm saying? But when you doing these interviews, it's it's about them. Your music is about you.
Mhm.
Your music, like it's about you, but you also it's about telling everybody else, hey, this is who I am, or this is who I used to be. Some people out here can relate to that.
Mhm.
These interviews is them telling their story so that we can relate to them. You just gotta ask the right questions, and you've been doing that.
Thank you.
Right. So
I needed to hear that, man. DS, man. Thank you, man.
yeah,
Really, I'm motivated
yeah,
right
just
now. I
yeah, man.
really
Look,
did.
just remember, this is the Fresh Convo. You the drink.
Yeah.
Steph and Mo, they the straws. They gonna stir it up. You
Okay.
just gotta serve it. You know what I'm saying? Just serve it. Because if you serve it right, they gonna talk. I always go back because I go by this cardinal rule, man, and I do with everybody. I'm
Hmm.
gonna ask you two questions.
Okay.
And during those two questions, I ask you, I'm gonna get everything I need because I'm gonna ask two real because my thing is I'm gonna ask you two real good questions, or excuse me, two great questions, and you gonna keep talking. And I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna listen. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's always supposed to be. So continue to do
Okay.
that. You guys are doing hell of a good work. Um, so I want you to tell me what was on your mind. Say, oh, wait, before I get Steph, thank you for coming on. I'm sorry. Thank you for coming on because um, I love to have an insight from a woman's perspective. But don't go too far because I do got another question coming. I just want to get that thank you out the way because I know once I get going, I'm gonna forget. So,
Okay.
Tone,
Yeah.
I want you to tell me what was on your mind when you made casualties of peas. And by the way, Fashion Week Volume 4.
Uh, she had took a picture. I guess everything go back to her. I guess.
Yeah.
We was at a club, and she took a picture, and I looked at the picture. I said, "Damn, I got to get back on my fashion week." You know what I'm saying? I mean, because I'm a fashionable guy. You know what I mean? When I go in, you're gonna know that's Tony Fresh. You know, my name, the moniker is what I look like. You know what I'm saying? When you catch you, oh, that must be Tony Fresh. Even if you didn't know who I was, like, oh, that nigga clean. You know what I'm saying? So with that. And then the casualties of P is just I like to come with titles that's gonna make you be like, what is this nigga talking about? You know what I mean? P is, stands for player, pimp, progress, anything with a P. The P is the most strongest letter in the alphabet. You know what I mean? There's everything
Right.
that starts with
Right.
so and if you conduct it right, you're gonna have a lot of casualties, but great casualties, like, you know what I'm saying? Progress is a casualty to a hating ass nigga, you know.
That's what's
You
up.
understand what I'm saying? I'm serving progress now, so whoever's falling off, it's a casualty. You know what I'm saying? You're not around me no more. It's a casualty from my P, from my progress, from my
Mhm.
whatever you want to call it. Not procrastination. That's not defined with the P. We're not going to use that. But progress and anything else with that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep that up there. So that's the casualty of that. And plus, the sugar free beat was so cold. I'm like, man, I got to get on that. And I'm just,
Yes. I'm
I
glad you
said,
brought
this
that
is
up,
so
man.
bad. Yeah, I forgot. You know what I'm saying? I thank God for that beat because I said, man, I want to rap to a sugar free beat one day. And then I was just, up pondering midnight. Midnight come to great thoughts. I turn around, I heard that doom, doom, doom. And I said, oh, this that on my way. I said, oh shit, the OG's gonna love this one, man. Let me put this down right now. I said, I go to the studio tomorrow. You just dropped a tape last week. I don't care. I gotta drop a tape tomorrow too. You know what I'm saying? So I had to hurry up. So I'm at work, and I ain't gonna lie, I ran to the bathroom. I hid like I was going somewhere. And I wrote that verse in like 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Uh, with other stuff, but Casualties of P, one of my favorite songs, like I say, because Sugar Free. I want to add Sugar Free. I want him to hear that too. And DJ Quick, DJ Quick made the original beat. So
he what song? Yeah, I do. Wait a minute. I can't think of what song it was.
on my way, DJ Quick did all Sugar
Yeah,
Free beats on that one tape,
yes,
y'all.
yes, 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 yes. Yes,
Yeah, so that's how
Quick
that
is
went down.
'cause, I'm a DJ Quick fan anyway, Uh
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna mention them songs because I know my mother and my wife watching, so that's me. We ain't gonna go into
Oh
that
yeah,
DJ
yeah,
Quick
yeah,
songs
yeah,
I
yeah.
like,
Some type of
So
yeah, but that's one of my favorites.
yeah, and another favorite man is Passport Tone. And the reason why I like that song, man, because number one, passport mean you gonna travel around the world. But
Yeah,
use names and cities like Orlando. I'm like, dang, I was just in Orlando about a few months back.
yeah, yeah,
Hey, I
yeah,
see I
yeah.
like that
Yes.
song. Miami. I never been to Miami, but that's on the list.
Yeah, those are places that uh I don't have a passport, but I like to manifest those type of things. So I said, okay, let me put this out in the atmosphere. Excuse me, in the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Put that in the atmosphere one time, and we're gonna get that. And then everything's bound by greatness. Passport
Oh
tone.
yeah.
I've been a lot of places by myself. Now I bring my woman to them places, and she's passported up, and I don't have a passport. So you know, she's
Get
like
your
a passport,
passport.
everything.
It's
Yeah, you know
coming.
what I'm saying? And we're gonna keep pushing that. So
All right.
it is
All
what
right.
it is. Passport's also one of my favorite classics too, man. You know what I'm saying? I love that song. I love the beat. Shout out Wood on the beat.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the beat just make you want to vibe. I ain't gonna lie. I started to perform that last night, but I got to get better with learning my words. That's one thing about when you have 37 tapes out at one time. You
Uh,
actually got to learn the words. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. So we almost done. So we're gonna switch over to hip hop news because
Hmm.
I ain't gonna never say hip hop news. Music news. The reason I say
Okay.
music news because music is happening everywhere good or bad, is happening. So
Mhm.
I asked two other artists who came on the show their opinion of Diddy and what he's going on. So I'm gonna ask y'all two, have you guys been paying attention and what you guys think?
Well, you can't not pay attention to that every time you jump on your gram, the news. I mean, anything. You know what I'm saying? The church, Diddy is the topic, but that's how they're just showing you when you say no in the industry, that's what they're gonna do to you. You know what I mean? I don't think Diddy molested no boys or men or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They try to say he got Tupac killed. That didn't work. So now he's molesting boys. You know what I mean? They did the same thing to Michael Jackson. They did the same thing with Prince. They do. That's what they do. Those are allegations. You know what I'm saying? I personally met Diddy uh, at one of his fuck cancer parties in Miami
Mhm.
a while ago. I hung out with his son, with Al B. Shore's son, but hell, it's his son too, Quincy.
Yeah.
And them boys have fun. And if you want to be invited to the freak parties, that's your invitation. You know what I'm saying? You can't blame a man for something you said yes to as far as being invited to whatever. And power and money, you get those things. But like I say, he said no or to something, or he didn't comply with what the powers that be had did, and they pressing those issues. They hit a button. And that's all they did in my mind. And then after that, they're gonna let it die down once people be like, they did Usher like that. Usher got AIDS, Usher got HIV, and he got this. And come on now, nigga, Usher just did the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's
Yeah.
just keep it
Yeah.
real. Like that's just how they're gonna play. They're gonna do Big Fresh like that. Oh, he this, he that. Cause
Hopefully not.
I mean, if I say no, I'm not gonna just be a yes man. I'm not gonna yeah. Money can't buy me, man. You can't buy me, man. I've been poor. I ain't never been poor, but I've been broke. I've been this. I've been that. I've been a hater. I've been a bitch. I've been a bitch ass nigga. I've been all this. I mean, hey, that come with it. You invite yourself to that.
Mhm.
If everybody like you a fool. If you think everybody likes you, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
My take on it is I don't put anything past anybody. I don't know what actually I don't really try to keep up with the tabloids too much, but being in this business, see you have to know certain things, but I just feel like everything that's done in the dark eventually comes to the light. So whatever you've been doing on the underworld in the dark and all that thing is coming out now. I don't put it past,
Mhm.
because money is the root. The love of money is the root to all evil, and a lot of people they forget about God when they get up there and they living so great and it's flowing and they start doing demonic things and things like that. So I don't put anything past anybody. When I hear things, I believe it or I don't. It's not my business. I stay away from it. But you get what you deserve
Mhm.
at the end of the day. Karma is real. It comes back eventually, one way or another. It may take 1 year, 1 day, 10 years, but whatever you do in the dark, just know it's gonna come out. That's why I try to operate in all goodness, honesty, and purity because I know that karma circle is real.
Yeah. Yeah. And Tony, as an artist, man, when you hear stories about Diddy and you you look into, let's say, sign on his record label, and the stories that you hear, do that kind of persuade you not to do it? Like, I'm good with you. I'll go somewhere else.
Nah, because I know how to tell a nigga hell no. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm not afraid to be, pushed to the back or because I built Pimp Pop, I built campaign. I know how to brand myself. So I
Mhm.
take the money that you give me, bless my family, start my circle, and get ready for war if it get like that. I think
Okay.
military minded. I come from military parents. So nigga, if you try me, get your money together. Cause I don't start wars with people because I don't have the money right now to start the wars with people. But it's going to be
Okay.
those type of things that's coming when you get into this industry. Everybody's not going to like you. This is an ego party. You know what I mean? That's all it is. All music is a bunch of men with egos, a bunch of women that hate each other. But hell, if you got what I want, I'm gonna act like I like you. And I've been around this thing for 4 years. I started in strip clubs, and once I seen that, that's a cool world if you like to sit up and look at that. But you know, I I I pimped on souls years. You know what I'm saying? Years before. You know what I mean? So what the fuck I'm gonna do at a titty
Yeah.
bar? Other than
Yeah.
try to get some money out of bitch. But other than that, uh, this is church on Sunday, so I can say that. But yeah, it is what it is, man. If I sign a Puff Daddy or if I ever signed a deal with any of those labels, I'm gonna let them know. You know what I'm saying? And of course they're gonna try me. Like yeah. But they looking at me as okay, this guy is an asset. That's
Yeah,
what they're gonna have
that's
to
how it's
look at
supposed
me
to be.
as. He's an asset,
Yeah.
so we got to treat this guy correctly, like they do Ludacris, and all that other stuff. You know what I mean? And Kevin Hart and all that. I'm pretty sure they went through certain, parts of the underworld or whatever it is in the industry.
Hmm.
But Kevin Hart looked well off, and he looked better than when he came out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't heard no gay stories of him or molesting babies, and he's just a man that likes to cheat on his goddamn wife all the time. But
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
infidelity, that's part of it. You sign up for that.
yeah.
But
And look, man, I might be. I know I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say I'm 100% biased because I worry about the artists that I know, like you and V Davis and JL Smooth, because I don't want you guys ever go sign to a record label
mhm.
like that. But I'm happy that y'all independent because y'all control your own destiny, your own future. And I would hope and I pray every day that y'all continue to do that. To me, it means more. It
Mhm.
means more that the journey y'all took and get where y'all need to get to compared to going to a mainstream record label and they take advantage of you guys. Cause me, look, if I hear that, man, you ain't got to worry about. I'll come with their guns blazing like, yo, do
Allegedly,
right.
you know,
Allegedly, allegedly,
they
allegedly
gonna get
do
there,
right.
right.
Allegedly
We don't
do
want that
right.
to happen to the Walkman,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah,
it's just like this, man.
yeah.
Uh, you get in here, you feed your family, you do what you got to do, and you get out the way. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You give just as much as you think they should have, you know, and that's it. And I feed you with the spoon I want to give you. I don't give you too much, and
Right.
I might give you too much on Instagram because it's a job there's no really not radio stations really ain't there no more. Feel me? You got podcasts, so I have to turn my world into a journalist world. I don't even look at myself as a rapper no more. When they be like, "That's a rapper," no, nigga, I'm a brand. I'm not a rapper,
There
bro.
you go.
That's like a
There you go.
16-year-old woman. You know what I'm
There you
saying?
go.
I'm not a rapper. My name is Brand. I'm not even Tony Fresh no more. You know what I'm saying? My name is Brand, nigga. That's like Prince changed his name to a sign. My name
Hmm.
ain't Fresh no more, nigga. It's Brand. So respect that. And once I come with them, they're gonna be, oh, he's this. So I would never once if I ever had to sign a record deal, it would be for the money. I would still go to the same studio, just up the quality. I would still
Yeah.
have her around, still have you interviewing, still I would go back and get everybody and push y'all up, and then let's all hit this Hollywood like we supposed to. Or, Detroit is really the new Hollywood. So I mean, shit, tell you the truth.
Yeah, it
Everybody's out
is.
here.
Oh
For
yeah.
Detroit to be such a cruel beauty place, Detroit got it. You catch the superstars walking downtown now, like God damn, everybody's scared of Detroit. Them motherfuckers ain't scared of
Yeah.
Detroit.
Yeah,
They got the
Detroit
streets
coming
on.
back.
It really is. And I not to jump off
Mm.
the subject, but I heard that while ago. I'm from California. I came out here in '99. Back and forth, I used to come with my mom's. She from Detroit, but to live, I've been here since '99, off and on. And I used to really think that it was the city, but it was really me just running from a lot of shit that I didn't know of
Mhm.
myself. And I found myself in Detroit. One of the
Yeah.
most grimiest, dirtiest motherfucking places, you know what I'm saying? But beautiful,
Mhm.
what'd you say? Beautiful, beautiful distraction.
Beautiful distraction.
Yeah. So
Yes.
it's like a beautiful distraction. Like it's fucked up, but
Yeah.
I love it here.
Yeah,
So
man. Look, I love my hometown. It raised me about 30
mhm.
plus years. I can't when I'm here, even in here in Dallas, they don't call me DS, they don't call me Shine, they call me Detroit because they know like I always talk about Detroit. I was like, I won't go back to live, but when I do come back home, I fall in love with Detroit all over again. Cause Detroit, no matter where I live, is always gonna be my home. Cause that's where I was born and raised. That's where I learned the streets. That's where I learned the books. That's where I learned how to play sports. That's why my church home is in Detroit. So
Mhm.
Detroit has a lot to offer, and I'm so glad that the downtown is looking nice. And I just pray one day that what they do in the downtown, they spread it into the rest part of the city, into the neighborhoods, into the schools, to the kids. Because I want to see my city back 100% right, back on its feet. And the one thing though I can tell you, Tone, is that if you go studied the history of Detroit back in the early 60s and 50s, it'll tell you that back in those days, I forgot who was president, but they bring everybody from around the world to Detroit to entertain.
Mm-hmm.
So this is nothing new. We just coming back and getting back to who we originally are. And I
Yeah.
hope I'll be around to see that. Because
It's
I
like my
already
brother
seen all the
came.
other parts of Detroit.
Yeah, it got its cruel beauty, you know what I'm saying? But that's really all it is. But my brother came from he from out here too, but he came from Colorado months ago. And he
Yeah.
said, man,
Okay.
Detroit changed, bro. Niggas hold the door open for you now. You know what I'm saying? And the young niggas with the strap, like, hold on, bro. My bad, bro. Niggas are saying my bad and excuse me. I'm like, he said, bro, Detroit did change. Niggas saying excuse me and my bad and hold the
Ah,
door open. I'm like, nigga. Cause that's why niggas ran up out Detroit. They like, man, Detroit too goddamn cruel. Goddamn, you know what I mean? But
yeah.
now it's to the point where it's being gentrified and accepted. You see what I'm saying? So, Detroit was angry because they wasn't being accepted. You feel me?
Right.
It was just Eminem, Eminem, Eminem. Now it's Vezo and Ray, you feel me, and John Boy and everybody pushing. So Peasy, I'm getting ready to go do an interview with Doughboy Clay. They just had the Doughboy versus what's the one nigga name? The Doughboys versus Team Eastside at the Little
Oh,
Caesar Arena.
real?
That thing didn't nobody get hurt. It was all I wasn't there, but I'm part of the entity. I would know if somebody got hit that day or
Yeah.
hurt that day. So, at the same time, it's like Detroit is really a culture within itself now. It's really being accepted. And it just ain't about Eminem and things. Shout out to Eminem, Running Ave and all that, but nah, you got me who got the Pimp Poetry. I'm bringing out different entities of what I got, the California style to Detroit. Then you have other artists that come from different cities that's pushing. Detroit has a lot of different music. Nah, you got the Slum Villages, you feel me? You got the Danny Browns and all them, you feel me? You got Tony Fresh, you got John Boy, you got the Dame Dot, you got the young niggas out there turning shit up. That's how it go, man. And it's finally good to say, hey, I'm from Detroit. Then say I'm from Detroit, niggas be like, hey man, watch that nigga. You know what I'm saying, bro? Because them niggas like to kill everybody. You know,
Yeah, I know, man.
that's how they do it. They
I
go, hey
know,
man, you from
man.
Detroit? Watch that nigga, bro. That nigga might just be. I heard about being
Yeah, I
there.
know. All right, man. So we come up on the last questions, man, because this is an R&B show. This is an R&B station, excuse me. And so I gotta ask you, both of you, who's some of your favorite R&B singers out here? Cause
Wow.
like I said, I seen the Price of Fame, and I heard was it the bedroom R&B song? So I was want to know who's some of your favorite R&B singers and songs.
Well, of course, you got the Jill Scott and Erica Badu. That's why I go back. But
Okay.
Eric Roberson, shouts out to Dwelle, my favorite artist from Detroit.
Look, she met Dwelle the other day. I said, hey man, take a picture with. She was just freezing up looking. I was like, take a picture with the nigga, man. Goddamn. He walked up and started singing to her. I'm like,
Uh
I can't wait till I get a fan like that. Goddamn, I could have been jealous. Like, what you singing to my girl for, nigga? I was like,
right,
man, sing to her.
right.
So I can go give me a drink over there. I was just talking shit. It's like a sneak go get me a drink. No, I'm just bullshit. But
Oh
yeah,
man.
but
You
my
got Dustin Conrad, new up and coming
mhm.
artist.
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm an old school fool, man. I still jam the OJs. I love Mint Condition. I jam Kim. Uh, shit. What's my man's name? I like Dwelle. He cold with the with the vocals. Um, is it men or women? Is it like a
It don't
segregation?
matter. It don't
All
matter,
right,
man.
cool. Anita Baker. I love music, man. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I still play Alexander O'Neal, my dog. You know what I mean? On the group.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
hey, that's
Sundays be
Saturday
the
Night
church
Love,
days.
boy. That's him
Most
and Cherry
definitely.
was
Yeah,
Saturday Night Love. That's
yeah,
my jam.
yeah. And with me evolving into, whatever I'm supposed to be at this time, I listen to a lot more R&B music than I listen to, rap music. So I I play a lot more, you know what I mean? R&B. So uh yeah, like I said, those was pretty much top 5 or 6. I love Jill Scott, you feel me? And if you don't love her, something wrong with you, man. She just got that type of spirit that you gravitate to. Uh
Oh, definitely, man.
Definitely. But Mint Condition, though. Mint Condition, man. I love that band. Even though it was just one singing 36 niggas, it was still, hey, we doing a podcast, young doggy dog. That's what happens on a reality show.
Oh,
But
definitely.
mint condition, all love, man. You know what I'm saying? And definitely, it's one person I want to think of, man. Before I don't want to, prolong you, but I love music so much. Oh, shit, I ain't gonna lie. Michael Jackson had a beautiful voice, man. He was an entertainer, but he had a beautiful
I
voice.
was waiting on you to say that.
Yeah, that's my Virgo brother, man. But I don't want to put everything on a horoscope sign. But R. Kelly. I mean, come on, man. I mean, free Kales, man. I was jamming the other. I said, man, free Kales, man. Just put that nigga on house arrest or something, bro, where he just can't go out the house. You know,
Woo.
and can't order no
Man,
kids or whatever he do. But you know what I'm
that's gonna be
saying?
difficult, man.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
tell everybody, he's not in jail for what he did.
Mm-hmm.
He's in jail for RICO and
Damn.
taxes. So
Oh,
I mean, don't get me wrong. What he did with the girls and the tapes and all, yeah, you can say he's in jail for that. I ain't gonna sit here in front of y'all, but RICO, taxes, tax invasion, that's 30, 35 years right there. But
man. But he
like
said,
I
I gave
said,
y'all 30 years of my career. They
hey,
give you
but you
30 years.
know, here's the key though. If you got a good lawyer, things can happen.
Mm-hmm.
But those are some very good artists, man. Anita Baker, I love all of them, man. Look, I'm an R&B nuthead, okay, man. I'm talking about I got R&B artists that y'all probably never heard of before from the 50s and 40s on the station. So, you know
Okay.
me, man. Yeah, my slogan for my radio station is bringing love back to R&B. Gotta bring the love back, man. Gotta bring it
Yeah,
back.
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's what's been missing. I've been missing those true love songs where where your woman, when you love your woman so much, man, just make you want to bust out into a love song, and when she make you mad, man, you up there just them tears and that love just come out, man. That's what we missing out here. So no, that's what
Yeah.
that's what my station's about, is bringing love back into R&B. So we're gonna continue to do that, and I want you guys to look out. Probably this week you might hear some Anita Baker. I got you. I got Jill Scott. You
Mm-hmm.
know, this is my man Drelle. I'm gonna get some of him. And once I play his music, I'll be like, dang, Steph froze up when she seen him.
Yeah, man, allegedly,
Timeless
but yeah,
classic.
Allegedly
yeah,
froze up.
allegedly. You got a
Allegedly.
legend nowadays. You feel me? But I forgot two other artists, man. Curtis Mayfield, man. I've been playing a lot of him and Willie Hutch. I love
Okay.
those soundtracks. I'm a black exploitation type of guy. When I do
Oh, me
watch
too.
movies, I watch old pimp movies and Foxy Brown and Coffee and things like that.
Hey,
The
look,
the
man.
movie. Yeah,
Superfly is one of my favorite movies of all time.
exactly.
I kind of
Yeah.
I kind of vision myself once upon a time. I kind of vision myself as that guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
I was getting
man,
ready to say that.
I'm just gonna go ahead
Yeah.
and just adopt his personality. I don't need to perm my hair. I live fresh way it is. I'm dark skinned. So I'm a chocolate brother. Chocolate brothers be staying every day. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
No, actually, you know what, man? Skip that. You could be super fly. I'm the other dude, but I'm just better. His partner. But I ain't
Oh,
no
Eddie. Yeah,
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 but see the difference between me and him though, man, I ain't like him. I ain't slick like that. I'm about
yeah,
my money, my women, everything else. I ain't no turncoat. See,
yeah. Eddie was
see,
a
I'm a chocolate brother. Chocolate brothers can't play a light skinned brother role. It just don't happen.
stud.
It's just never gonna
Yeah,
happen. So I gotta
yeah,
stick
man.
to the chocolate roll. So yeah, plus I got the mini afro coming in. So
Okay, yeah. Shout out to your hair follicles, man. Man, I'm older than you. My hair gone, G. You know what I'm saying? Around that age, my hair had start, the follicles. I guess they said bye bye. You know what I mean? I said, nigga,
uh
I ain't
Tone,
mad
my
at it. I
brother.
got the hoodie on because I feel like, yeah, I was rocking last night, but the bald head's still in. We still doing the Aaron Hall look
Oh yeah,
with,
I see what's up,
on the
man.
bike.
That's what's up. But see, Tone, my brother, man, I'm older than you. I'm about to be 46.
Oh, well, God late. It's
Yeah, I'm
okay
about to
then.
be
Right.
46.
Well,
You know
and
what I'm
you still
saying?
got hair, so that's even better.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm almost at that, see, I got a bald spot, bro. and I'm just trying to hold on as much as I can because I know I will be coming home soon.
Hold on.
I'll be coming home soon. I'm just trying to hold on just a little bit more. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, let me get about 5 more fades and tapers, and I'm good. And I'll just come on home. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm
Yeah.
doing. And I'm just gonna
See,
let
that's
the hair, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to say last month I shaved the beard off. No, actually for the last 6 months I ain't had no beard, but I
right.
got it back. But don't worry, I'm gonna cut it off because I kind of like having no hair on my face. I keep the goatee, but once I get close to 50, well, let me stop now because I am close to 50. But give me about my couple more years with the hair. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. You know what I'm saying? I don't need it no more.
The
And plus, the
acceptance, you
price
know
of
what I mean?
haircuts are going up.
And that's why, look, when I see somebody getting a taper, I'd be like, ooh, we must spend like $60 for that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I'm like,
Whoa,
hold on, niggas still getting tapers? You know, everybody got dreadlocks now. So I asked my barber
right?
the other day, I said, nigga, how the hell is niggas, paying $50 for, no, actually, I asked her brother that. He say, they was charging 50 for a cut. And I'm like, okay, you got the waves bumping. I ain't seen nobody with waves in years because, ever since the damn dreadlocks thing came out, niggas have said, look, fuck a haircut. We just gonna go ahead. So my point is, how is barbers charging higher for bald heads and tapers when nobody's wearing that no more, and
That's what
and
I'm
everybody got
saying,
dreadlocks.
man. I don't even know, man.
Y'all
Like,
should be going to shit like, hey, we trying to get a nigga in here to get a haircut. The ladies have taken over all the Africans and shit with the dreadlocks and stuff. They everybody's dreaded.
oh
So I'm
yeah,
like, how the hell you gonna raise the price of a haircut when anybody got hair? Anybody got tapers no more, unless you
right,
usher or something. You
right.
know.
There's a barber here in another county here, and she does real good hair, cut hair real good. I was watching her
Mhm.
on the video. I mean, cats leaving there, fresh lineups and all. I made
Yeah.
me an appointment. I was like, yo, how much you charge? She was like, oh, $75. I was like, oh, guess what? Go ahead and cancel that appointment.
Yeah, he said, "Guess what? That's how you know it
Guess
was
what?
over with." Like, guess what?
Yeah, she
I'll take
like
a
you.
pattern back right here.
Yeah, she was
Mhm.
like, you must be from Detroit. I'm like, yep. And I ain't been spending no $75 for a haircut. I like, look, it could be my funeral. I'm gonna tell
Right,
my son, hey, if you gotta
right.
pay $75 to give me a haircut, take me to that winer right down the street, give him pliers and go and do his thing, and dad good to go. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? we ain't
That's
doing
that's what
that.
they charge in Miami on New Year's. Like when you go to those big states, well, like Texas, you know what I mean? They'll charge $100 for a haircut on New Year's Eve because they know everybody wanna get a cut. That's just some pointers. Like when I was in Miami
Oh
a few
yeah,
years ago on New Year's, I went there. They stay open on South Beach all night. Well, they used to before COVID restrictions and stuff. So
right.
it'd be 2 in the morning, see niggas getting chopped and Puerto Ricans be getting busy. I said, man, let me get a
Mhm.
cut. He's like, yeah, man, I'd be 75 or 100. I'm like, man, hell no, nigga. I'd fuck around and just, just chop that shit
Right.
in the back. Hell no.
Hey, look, I'll go to my man's right down the street from my house, $35.
Yeah. I'm
If
like,
he
I
do
go
up
to
to
projects
40,
right now and find me a nigga
right,
who want a six pack and some
right.
cocaine. I was just talking shit.
Hey, hey, my man, how much you charge? I tell you what, I'll give you $25 and I'll buy you a McDonald's number 8 value and then give you a large squirt. How about that? We're gonna call it a day.
Everything, dog. Yeah. He might not have ate shit. So that $25 will work him out with that good meal, you know. But yeah, man,
Right.
that's this the world is crazy, but that's just
All
how
right.
it is right now.
All
Yeah.
right, man. Well, listen, y'all. Hey, I enjoyed this interview, man. We had a good time. It's been a long time. This has been fun. And Tone, I just want you to keep in mind, man, you progress right here. This is 24. You right here.
Mhm.
Just know in another 6, 7 months, that's where you're gonna be at, bro.
Yeah.
You already know what to do. I'm not gonna sit here and explain to you about your work ethic and everything you need to do. You already motivated because I see it in your eyes through the glasses.
Okay, well, let me
Keep
take
doing
these
what
off
you're
and see
doing,
them
man.
in real life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's called
Yeah, shoot, man.
restless tiredness for pushing.
Yeah. Hey, man, please look. I'm up every day. I don't sleep half of the time
Yeah,
because I love what I do.
yeah.
So, um, again, I'm not gonna sit here and bore you and tell you about your work ethic things you need to do. You already know that because you've been doing it. Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it, man. Anytime someone trying to shut the door, man, take your size 13s and put it up there like, nah, we ain't shutting that door yet. That door gonna stay open. So just keep that in mind, man. And Steph, hey, I thank you for coming on. I love you coming on here because I love
Thank you.
seeing my boy happy right there. That's my guy. And always continue. Keep that steady
Amen.
right hand steady. Keep that left hand loving.
For
And
sure.
you make sure he don't slip. Just encouraging words. Encouraging words goes further than you think. So
Yeah,
the
because we
both
the
of y'all
total
keep
opposite
doing
like a
that.
motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Keep saying that BS because we the total. You know, I'm the wild one that's really, I don't give a good fuck. And she cares a lot. So it's like, God damn, why you care so much about this and this and this? And
Hey
I'm like,
man.
damn, why you don't care about nothing? Oh, Jesus Christ. That'll be
Hey
on the
man,
next
look.
podcast. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Lord. You see me dressed alike, though. We got some kind of compatibility. You feel me? Type
Yeah,
shit.
no, you know what, man? Like we're men. And
Yeah.
once upon a time, we remember we were boys, and we stubborn, we hard headed, we everything that a parent said that we were hard headed, stubborn, don't want to listen. That's gonna be us 24/7. A lot of times we need someone who's not that to keep us balanced. Because we're not balanced, how can we be the best that we can be? All those things I just said, Tone, it don't mean nothing if you ain't balanced. So you
Exactly.
need someone to balance you out. And I'm glad you got that. So continue to grow, my brother. And I will be tuning in tonight watching that interview. Get everybody a shout out for me.
And they better be tuned in to watch this interview with you. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
so with this interview, you can catch this interview on YouTube. And tomorrow you can listen to this interview at 5 p.m. Michigan time.
Mhm.
And you gonna be here before you hear the interview. You gonna hear some of Tony's favorite songs. You might hear Pimp Poetry. You might hear Anita Baker. You might hear his greatest hits album he never made yet, but you still might hear something like that.
I got about another 5 months before I drop a greatest hits. Cause you know what I've been doing?
Right.
I've been looking at what the popular songs is on Apple Music and the popular
Uh,
songs, and I'm like, I'm just gonna put all those on one tape. But that's how I'm gonna
yeah,
do it.
yeah. That's what's up, man. Hey, you might hear Collegiate Gang or you might hear Jill Scott 24/7. So just tune in tomorrow, 5 o'clock Michigan time. You'll hear this interview every 1 hour and 2 minutes and some seconds. So I want to thank Tone. I want to thank Steph. I want to thank everybody for watching, tuning in, listen to us chit chat, catch it up, new friends, meeting each other. So um you guys will be back on, and next time y'all come back on, it's gonna be a little different, a lot different actually, because right now we just live on my streaming platforms. The next time around, you're gonna be live overseas. Everybody gonna hear you. So, and like
I'm with it.
tomorrow, everybody can hear this interview and your music all over the world. So stay tuned. With that said, Tony, Steph, thank you very much. This has been DS Walk, the curator, CEO of KDKW-DB radio station, R&B, where we're bringing love back to R&B. And we bringing all the Mac names with it.
Yes, sir. In the new Macmosphere. That's where we going for another Mactivity at McDonald's. We're gonna keep it
Mac,
pushing.
yep, man.
Riding on a Mac truck. You already know what's going on.
Yes, yes, sir.
On
It's
Mac
gonna be
Avenue.
all Mac everything, but more importantly, all the Mac things gonna turn into it's just about the campaign world, ladies and gentlemen. It's the campaign shit. So make sure y'all campaign. Listen to my boy Tony Fresh tonight on the Fresh Convo. All right,
Appreciate you.
y'all.